Hi, this is Suze 11 Tarot. This reading is going to be for Aries. No communication to communication. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so for some of you, the reason why you're not communicating is because you have a lot on your plate and you just feel like you can't handle anything else. Okay, that's what I'm picking up. Okay, so this card it says weight of the world, boundaries, let it go. It's not yours to carry. So, okay, so you know what? When you're a great listener, sometimes you can carry the weight of your family members, and if you're a reader, you could carry the weight of all the things, right? All the energies that we kind of pick up as we're reading. Okay, so how can we release that? Okay, so the way to release it is like you can say prayer, meditate after your readings, and what else? Okay. Yeah, those are two that I think are the most helpful. Okay. Also, any kind of burdens you have in thought, surrender that to the pure energy. Okay, and then therefore they will handle it and manage it for you in the best way possible, and then that will be one less worry, right? Okay, so then you would have more space in your physical body to pull in pure positive energy. Okay. And then therefore you would have more energy to exchange with other human beings in this reality. Earth pulsing, pulse of the mother, slow down, time in nature. Okay, so the suggestion is go for walks, get out in nature, connect to nature. Because, okay, so they're showing me energetically, anything that's going on, as you spend time in nature and you connect with that, they can also show you through nature the solution to any situation that you're going through. So pay attention to your surroundings also as you go out in these walks and things. That's what I'm picking up. Okay. Now, it could be that you're not going for walks. It could be just even connecting to nature outside in your backyard, right? Something like that. It doesn't have to be. Okay, it could even be visiting nature in a VR headset. Okay, but of course, the I feel like the most productive connection would be is to go into nature. Okay, all right, but of course you can make it anything you desire, right? Okay, all paths lead to home. Okay, also believing that every human, every vessel, the body temple, right, is a receiver of that pure energy. Now, people can practice different degrees of that, right? And then, they may be carrying a certain degree of distortion or density, right, with them. Okay, so why did I say carry? Oh, okay, so carry. So there could be some mirroring there. So as you release your weight, your burdens, then there could be a greater chance for that communication, that connection. Okay. All right. Whew. All right. Okay, so all paths lead to home. Inner authority. Okay, so doesn't matter what is said on the outside world, right? The highest and best guidance is always within. So follow your intuition and turn your gaze into your heart. What is your heart saying? What is your heart suggesting? Right? If you don't believe in all this kind of woo-woo energy, right? Okay, then sit with your heart. That's my suggestion. Okay, so some of you have a view. Okay, no, some of you had, past tense, a view. Love is like a labyrinth. That's what they're showing me. Okay, so now in physics they're showing me like the balls that go through the different things, right? So we can attract to us what we're thinking in our minds. Okay, so what does that mean? Lean in love. Okay, so and practice giving that love to whatever it is, your pets, your family, and then once you feel sure in that, then you can extend it, right? Okay, then you would feel more comfortable. If you practice that loving space, you would feel more comfortable to extend it. So it's like you have to make that. You don't have to. You choose to make it, right? The dominant focus, the dominant emanation from your own energy. Earth pulsing, pulse of the mother, slow down, time and nature. Okay, so, all right, let's keep going. Okay, so only do what feels comfortable to you. So as you practice that loving energy more, then you would feel more comfortable probably to connect, right? On a more intimate level in romance. So practice intimacy with your family, your pets, like at a deep level, right? Connecting, you know? Okay. Okay, so I feel like a lot of people are in this phase, right? Starting a new beginning. The rebirth card, the Scorpio cards were coming out. Okay, so that could be something. Maybe you have a water sign in your chart. There's a lot of water here. Okay, so maybe you were in your emotions. Okay, so here's reconciliation. Wailing tree, reconciliation. So ask the non-physical energy for the reconciliation or coming together, and then it can manifest too, quicker, grounded in this physical reality. Okay, so vanishing mirror. Okay, so we already said that over here. Okay, so also it's like releasing. Okay, so you have to have a certain degree of ego, right, to have success, I feel like, in this physical reality. So the question is, how do I have a healthy ego? Or is it blown out or puffed up, right? Okay, so how do we know that? If you have a strong self-esteem and a strong self-love from within your own energy, then there's less of a chance to it's a grounded energy. It's a grounded energy. If we have self-love and self-appreciation and self-esteem that is high, there is more likelihood that we would move in integrity and honor, right? And that strong foundation would emanate And that would be seen. But if we don't have it, if we look in the mirror and we don't love ourselves, okay, and things like that, sometimes people can blow out their ego on the outside. It's like puffed up to kind of mask the what is really going on inside. Here is the message of hope. Possibility for union, Skybridge. Okay. So there is a here's earth energy and here is sky energy. So there is that possibility to bring that connection you know is there in the ethers into this physical reality. That is a possibility. Okay. So sometimes it's important to be selfish, right? To kind of recalibrate our energies. But then, if it's just like service to self all the time, and and you're not mindful of how it could potentially be affecting other people, so there's a question there. So let's take a look at that, perhaps. It's like my way at all costs, something like that. Okay, so how can we be more flexible, right? Okay. Okay, so as we remember that pure energy within is not a demanding energy. It is the subtle energy. So if we're demanding anything, then we may not be in that pure energy. Okay, so there's that. So if you're doing a lot of that, then you may want to take time out and go for a nature walk, meditate, connect to your emotional scale and move it from within. All right. Always follow your guidance. Okay, so there's that. Okay, now. Okay, so some of you have given up on love. The enemy is you not loving or offering that love. That's what that is. So if you saw an enemy, then look at yourself, right? It's like taking that shadow and putting light to it. That's the mirror, right? Okay, so if you saw an enemy, then bring light to that by offering it love or compassion. And that will deliver you. Okay. Okay, so this is Ilamaya, Queen of Wands. It says divine power guards against mental troubles. Okay, so that has been part of, if you've had any kind of feel like you're going crazy, okay, that's part of that. So let me let you see this. All right, so it's like shielding. See how this angel here is like shielding? I feel like that's what you perhaps were doing. Okay, so sometimes that's important, right? So that would be like needing to recharge and go within. And as we connect to that pure source, then our minds can be free and we move in that love that's in our hearts. Okay. Okay, so the reason why you didn't have communication is Knight of Cups reversed. Did not offer love due to the moon, the shadow, okay? And you were trying to find strength and found it to be burdensome. So you just closed out that cycle. Okay. Ten of Wands. Okay, but see here, this angel is spiritual communication. So you are still communicating spiritually in the ethers, but that is important because I did the Pisces reading and it was all about grounding it, bringing that non-physical to the physical. So grounding it. And you're a fire sign, so you should be a pro at that, right? Okay, so, and then that caused like this, the world your world kind of turned upside down a little bit due to that. Okay, so you had to kind of recalibrate, and every day is a new day, so you had that potential to recharge fully, right? Okay, so what now? Okay, Guru Ram Dass. Humility, spiritual practice, and elevation. Yeah. See, so it's like practicing it every day, connecting to the sun in you every day. That's important. Okay, so now what is this upside down here? Okay, so some of you felt like you weren't in control. Okay. So, and some of you, since this is the ether realm, the heaven realm, so some of you felt like you weren't connected there, okay, to anything. Okay, so in that case, connect to your heart, right? Okay, the sun and the alien here. Okay, all right, so that's the thing. Okay, connect to the universe through so there's that. Okay, do you feel like you have alienated yourself from your own non-physical energy? Galactic guides. Ooh. Okay, so there's that potential to connect to the all. Okay, and you can plant the new seeds through your heart and connecting the heart with your crown, right? Connecting it all. Okay, so there is that potential there. Okay, Commander Ashtar. Okay, and space travel. Ooh, you have space dreams? Galactic guides. Okay. I like this reading. I like this. Okay. Okay. All right. So, and then we have Archangel's Sandalphon. Okay. Music. Okay. Earth Star. Okay. Answered prayer. So there's that earth energy again. So it's like grounding the space stuff, which you think is far away, but it's really not. When I communicate, they're right here dancing. So it's like that also with you, I believe. Okay, so the key is to ground it into the physical reality, Earth Star, right? From space to Earth. Okay. And answer prayer. So that was another thing that came up in the Pisces reading was affirmative prayer. Okay, so there's that also. Okay. And elevation. Elevate yourself emotionally, right? And as you do that, everything can fall into place. Just tune into your bright emanating heart. And I leave that with you, Aries. From non-communication, which doesn't exist, to communication. All right. In the physical reality, it's here. Okay, so you can receive it at any point in time. So that could be now to the future. So it's up to you. I leave that with you, Aries.